Need your license.
The last letter.
I need your ID.
The last letter of my first name is Y. The first letter of my last name is T.
I'm happy to give you just a ticket and go on my merry way.
You man, it's gonna be a federal lawsuit on you, punk.
Okay.
What do you?
Go.
What are we doing? This guy. What are we doing?
What's up, yo?
What are we doing?
Chilling.
Looking for something? You alright? You okay?
A citizen is recording a parked police vehicle in public, a completely legal act. Suddenly, an officer approaches, insisting the behavior is suspicious. So when does recording become reason enough to be interrogated? This is a tense clash between individual rights and law enforcement authority.
You okay?
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Okay.
You concern me because you're recording the vehicle. Hello? Hello?
I'm talking to you.
Yes.
Hello?
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 You okay?
Hello?
What are you looking for? Hello?
Please don't touch me. Thank you.
Okay, well,
That's what I'm trying to
what
talk
are
to
you
you.
trying to do?
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Do I have to talk to you?
Well, you're in my vehicle. You're being suspicious.
That's my question.
You're being suspicious, aren't you?
Do I have to talk to you?
You should if you're being suspicious. Yes, you
It's a
have
yes
to.
or no question.
Yes.
Do I have to talk to
You're
you?
being suspicious. Yes, you have to talk to me.
Yes.
When do the citizens ever have to talk to the police?
You're just sticking your camera into my car.
When do the
I don't know.
citizens ever have to talk to the police?
You're doing suspicious stuff.
Never.
Yes,
at
no,
what
you're
you're
being
doing.
I
suspicious.
never have to
You're
talk
drawing
to you.
You do. You're being
attention to
suspicious.
yourself.
You're
I
drawing
never
attention
have to
it.
talk to you.
Yes, you do.
You're drawing
Never.
attention to
So if
yourself.
you do a crime, you don't
Never.
have to talk to me?
Never. It's called the Fifth Amendment.
Okay.
That you swore to protect. Remember?
Do you know what the Fifth Amendment means?
well, right now-
Yes.
suspicious.
Right to remain silent.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but look what
So
you're
why
doing.
do I have to talk to you?
Because you're doing criminal-like activity right now.
Criminal-like?
Yes.
You see,
You're
what crime? What crime?
recording the inside of a private
What crime
vehicle.
is that?
It's not a crime, but it's
Yes.
very,
So how's
very
it
suspicious.
criminal?
But it's very, very suspicious.
It's suspicion of crime?
If you were sitting inside a car and
It's
someone took a
suspicion
camera,
of crime.
All right,
yes.
think about what you're
Suspicion's
doing.
a crime?
It'll lead to a crime. That's why I'm investigating.
Wow,
That's why
suspicion's
we're having
a
a
crime?
conversation.
Suspicion's a
See,
crime.
why are
This
you
is
doing
a
it?
level 2 encounter, okay? This is what we call level 2 because
Okay.
there's criminality afoot right now.
How?
Because you're digging into a private vehicle,
Digging?
police vehicle,
I'm digging
trying
into
to
your
look.
vehicle?
Yes, you
I
are.
don't know what
Or
you're
I'm
doing.
standing on
That's
a
what I'm
public
asking.
sidewalk filming.
That's why I don't know
No,
what
you
you're
were
doing.
not on a
That's why I'm
public
asking you
sidewalk.
questions.
Nice try though.
Wow. One
It's
step,
all on there being
one step
recorded.
off the,
You're
off
in
the street. Wow.
Sir,
Okay.
you're being
I just wanna-
suspicious.
Okay.
Do you not agree with that? Are you not being suspicious?
Suspicion's a crime?
Yes.
Is it a
Level 2.
misdemeanor
After-
or a felony?
It could lead up to a crime. That's why I'm asking you
Is
questions.
suspicion a crime?
No, it's not. But
All
that's why I'm
right then.
asking you.
All right then.
So what is your purpose of doing that? I'm allowed to ask you that.
You can ask me whatever you want.
So
That doesn't mean I have to answer you.
why are you
Okay.
doing it then?
Why is it your
Why are you
business?
recording?
Because you're recording my vehicle. I don't know
Your
what you're trying to
vehicle?
do.
How much you pay for that?
I work for the University of
Okay,
Yes,
who funds the
It doesn't
NYPD?
matter who funds it. I'm in
does.
custody for it.
Who funds it though?
I'm in custody of it.
The
It's
question-
my
who
responsibility.
funds it, though?
We're the ones
So if
asking
you
the
do
questions.
something
Who
to it,
funds
I
it?
am in custody.
Okay,
I
but
am
who funds
responsible.
it? Who funds it?
I do.
You fund it?
I do. I do pay taxes.
A tiny bit,
And you pay a tiny bit too.
I guess.
So
But that means this is public property, right?
you get to do whatever you want to do it.
Well, I can't look at it.
I don't know what you're doing
You're
at it.
touching the vehicle.
You're sticking
You're
your camera on my
Touching it?
vehicle.
Camera,
Yes,
Is it a
yes.
crime to touch a cop car?
Well,
What
I
are
don't know
you
you're trying to
doing?
do.
So I can't
This
do
is
this.
why we're asking you
What are you trying to
questions.
do? That's
Can't
why
do
we're
that?
asking questions.
I
What are
can't
you trying to do?
touch-
What are you trying to do?
Mind my business.
You're not minding your business.
I am.
Obviously, you're not.
No,
I
you're
am.
not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Is this
Are
a
you
consensual
trying-
conversation?
You're talking to me. I'm talking to you.
I don't want to talk to you no more. Am I
Stand
being
You don't
here.
detained?
have to. You
No,
can
you're being
leave.
detained. You can leave.
All right.
You can leave.
All right.
You can
Have
leave.
a good day.
Try to have a good day too.
Let me ask you a question.
You have a lot of questions.
You-
I'll answer them. No problem.
What's the main part of your job? What's the most important thing about your job?
What do you think?
Oh, I know. I want to
That's
see if you know.
irrelevant, sir. That's irrelevant.
Oh, that's irrelevant?
Yes, because you're
So why
trying,
you took
you're
the job?
digging, you're trying
Why
to
did you
dig
take the
right now.
job if your job is irrelevant?
Sir, we want to know what is your business here.
To ask you questions.
No, you're doing something with the vehicle.
Yeah.
You're touching
Okay.
a vehicle. You can't do that. Yes.
Is that a crime to
You're
touch a cop car?
recording. I want to know what are you
Is
doing.
recording a crime?
You are being
You're being
recorded.
suspicious.
So you're committing a crime then too?
You're being
So you're
recorded.
being suspicious too because you're recording me, right?
No,
Yes.
because you
And in your logic, me recording is suspicious.
You're
You're recording me, are you
So if someone
suspicious?
approached your car and started touching your car and doing something with it and recording
Okay,
it, you don't think
as
that's
long as
suspicious?
they're not trying to break into it.
Well, how will you know if you don't ask questions?
You observed. Did you see me trying to break into your car?
Oh, well,
Or
I
did
stopped
see
you
me
before you
just-
did it, maybe. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
Come on
That's what I'm
now.
We
asking you.
stopped you ahead of
How-
time.
Really?
It was gonna get. It would have evolved.
Articulate it. Because
We
you have
need
to
you
have
to
probable
articulate what you're
cause
doing.
or RAS. You know what RAS is, right? Reasonable
There-
articulable suspicion.
That's not a thing. No.
What?
You're,
RAS?
no, you're
So I said
inventing words
prob-
now.
I'm inventing
You're
RAS.
inventing words. Yes.
You don't know what RAS is.
Well, obviously you do because you just invented it.
Reasonable articulable suspicion.
No,
You know what a Terry
there's no
stop
such
is?
thing.
You know what a Terry stop is?
I should
where
know.
RAS
Yeah, I
came
should
from.
know. Yeah.
That's where RAS came from.
No, but there is no ARES.
All right, so you have probable
inventing
cause.
No, you're entitled to go if you want.
All right then. But
Okay.
I want to ask you a question. What's the most important thing about your job?
That has nothing to do with what we're asking.
I'm asking you because I pay
no,
your
'cause
salary.
I'm the one asking the
I
questions.
pay your
It's not
salary,
you.
so I'm asking you a
You're
question.
not paying nobody's salary.
do.
What I'm saying
I
is
do
that
pay your
if you're going to
salary.
be recording my car, I need to know why.
Why do you need
All
to
right.
know why?
Because I need to know what the purpose is.
Why?
I don't know what you're trying to do with
Check
it.
about the disabled vehicle and FDR. You get there with
So?
FDR drive.
Why do you need
You don't
to
think
know?
you don't find that nothing suspicious at all. You don't think that's
Suspicion
suspicious.
isn't a crime, bro.
I didn't say it was crime. That's you're free to go.
All right then.
I'm free to ask you questions
You
too.
can ask me whatever you want. I told you that already.
Yeah,
you can
you're
ask
not
me whatever
answering
you
them,
want.
obviously.
I
You're
don't
not
have to
answering
answer
them.
questions.
Okay, so
I just
then what are
we
you
just
still
agreed
here?
that the
Why are
citizens
you
never have
still
to
here
talk
if
to
you
you.
don't want to answer?
That's
Because
not-
it's a
never-
free
never is
country.
not- no.
Okay.
It's America.
So do you like
42nd
being here?
Street.
Do you want to converse with us? What do you want
I,
to do?
I said that already. Remember?
Oh, you want
said
to
it
talk?
doesn't
Let's
matter.
talk.
Remember I told you when I asked you questions, you said it doesn't matter? What's the most important thing about your job?
No, I'm not going to do this for you. I'm not going back and forth.
You don't care that the citizens
I'm
have
not
a
going back
question?
and forth for you because you're trying to
Okay,
play mind games.
I'm just asking you for your opinion.
You're playing mind games.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you since you want to converse. The most important thing about your job is to uphold the Constitution. Remember you swore to protect it? Remember you swore to protect my rights? Remember that? The First Amendment, Second Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, my right to shut up. The First Amendment, my right to free speech. You remember that? You know that this is a protected activity. Photography. I'm on a public sidewalk.
fine.
Right? So it's not suspicious.
Yes, it is when you're
No,
sticking
it's
your
not.
phone into the camera.
No, it's not. If
Yes,
I was
it is.
praying right here, is that suspicious?
That was suspicious.
No.
If I was praying right here next to your car, is that suspicious?
No.
Why? Because it's a protected activity, right? Same as photography.
What you're doing is suspicious.
Freedom of
No,
the
no one
press-
goes up to a car and starts
Freedom
filming
of the
it.
press is not.
That is suspicious. If you don't
It's not
if you don't think
suspicious.
suspicious,
It's not
that's fine. That's
suspicious.
up to you. But
It's
I could
protected.
interpret it as suspicious.
It's protected.
I didn't say
You know
you
why?
couldn't. You couldn't.
Do you know who it's protected by? The Constitution, which is the highest law of the land, right? The Constitution is the highest.
So that's why
Right?
if you're not doing suspicious, why can't you answer my question?
It's also protected by YouTube.
Yeah, you can't even answer the question.
It's supposed to be protected
can't
by
answer the
YouTube.
question.
Because I'm not going to feed into
You
your
can't answer the
paranoia.
question.
I answered it many
No, you
times.
didn't.
You didn't.
You didn't say
All
why
right,
you're recording.
ask me the question.
Why are
Did
you
already.
recording a vehicle?
Why am I
Why are
recording
you
the
recording
vehicle?
every
Why do you think?
part of the vehicle?
Why do you think?
I'm not going to answer my own question.
To see if you guys, right, that swore to protect my rights, one, know my rights, see that I'm exercising my rights, and respect my rights and protect my rights. This is a First Amendment protected activity.
So
So
you're
I did that
recording
to
the
see if
vehicle?
you guys would either try to violate my rights or you would respect my rights.
Okay.
And you came over here to me, right?
Uh,
You touched me unlawfully for no reason,
Just tapped you on the shoulder.
right? Yeah, but I don't want to be touched. You can't just touch people.
I was trying to get your
Right?
attention.
And then you said that photography, which is a protected activity, is suspicious and it's a crime.
no,
didn't
what
say it
you're
was crime.
doing
Don't
is
say
suspicious.
You said it's criminal activity.
What you're doing is suspicious.
Suspicion is not a crime.
Can lead to a
Now,
crime.
if you see me trying to open the
Can lead to a
door,
crime.
suspicion could lead to a crime.
Yes.
Anything can lead to a crime. Anything.
Well, you did. I saw it.
Is
So
that why?
No,
you're-
I just told you why I'm recording. I want to see if you respect my rights.
Okay, how did
Clearly
we do?
you
Did
don't.
we pass the test?
You don't even know what RAS means.
Because it doesn't exist.
So why are you still talking to me if you see I'm not doing
Well, you're
nothing?
talking to me. I'm here.
You're free to leave.
You're talking to me.
All right,
You can
so
leave.
You're
what's
free to
more,
leave.
what's more important? I'm gonna ask you this and I'm gonna leave. What's more important, police safety or public safety?
everybody's safety.
Everybody's safety?
Everybody's
Okay.
safety.
Yeah, you didn't
I
expect
just
that
wanna-
answer,
and I-
did you?
no, and
right?
that's your
Yeah,
opinion,
That
I'm
was a great
asking for your
answer,
opinion.
right? I guess you didn't expect that.
Public
either.
safety is more
No,
important,
okay.
right? Police
Yeah, that's
safety
your
is
opinion.
cowardice. Because they train you on police safety, right? Don't they train you? Make it home safe. Make it home safe, right?
Everybody's
So a lot
safe.
of cops is like, fuck the public, as long as I make it home safe. So I was just trying to see your mindset on
You
police
don't think
safety
everybody's
versus.
safe.
Would you,
That's up to you. That's up to you. I
would you
just thought
sacrifice
everybody should
yourself for a
go.
member of the public?
Absolutely.
Okay, God bless you.
Absolutely.
All right. I just want to remind you that your job is to uphold the Constitution. All right. That you swore. You swore. I don't know if you put your hand up, but you swore. You took an oath. Remember? So if you see me exercising my rights peacefully, respect it.
I can ask you questions. I
Yeah,
could
you
ask you
could-
questions. You don't, like I said, you don't
never
have to
said
answer
you
it.
couldn't, exactly.
But I
You
could
said
ask you a
I had.
question.
You said I had
No,
to
I didn't.
answer you.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I got it
didn't.
on camera. You said you have to answer me because you're suspicious.
Well, I could keep asking you.
Yeah, but you can ask all day. The public
I
never
could-
has to talk to you.
Okay, but
ever.
I could keep asking you.
It's called the Fifth Amendment.
I can
that
still
you
keep
swore to-
asking you, though.
You can do it all day.
I can do it all day. Let's
yes,
say this. We do
yes,
it all day
and
too.
I told you can ask
get
me
it.
whatever you want, but you can't demand me to talk to you. I can ask for a lawyer. I don't speak without my lawyer present. You want to say, well, your lawyer's not here, you have to talk? No. It's the Fifth Amendment. The right to remain silent.
Go ahead.
All right. Just want to make sure you guys know the rights and respect our rights. You understand?
Respect my rights too. Do I have rights then?
No, you have duties.
Oh.
When you're in that uniform, you have duties.
I have no
You're a
rights.
public servant. Outside of that uniform, yes, you have rights.
I have no rights.
While you're in uniform, you swore to protect everybody else's rights. You understand? You don't have freedom of speech right now. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but don't you have policies that you have to follow?
Policies are different from freedom of
Yeah, but don't you have policies? Can't you get in trouble for
Yes.
your freedom of speech?
I get in trouble within my department. Doesn't mean I'll get in trouble outside of it.
Right now, as a public servant, you have duties. Once you get out of that uniform, you exercise your rights. So what if you was exercising your rights, taking pictures with your family, and a cop comes and says you're being suspicious because you're taking pictures in public?
That's not reasonable.
All right then. So how is you coming up to me saying I'm suspicious reasonable?
Because you're filming the vehicle.
That's fine.
That's
I fund that
suspicious to me.
vehicle. I fund it. It's
No,
public
no,
property.
you didn't.
Everybody here that pays taxes in New York funds the NYPD.
Doesn't mean you can do
Which
whatever.
means
What
I
doesn't
did
mean
it.
doesn't mean you can jump into it, ride on it.
Did you see me jump into it or ride into it? No.
You
see me
just
take
said it was
pictures
yours.
from
You
the
said it was
sidewalk.
yours.
You guys utilize it. We pay for it. You utilize it while you're at work. I can't utilize it because I don't work for the NYPD.
But I don't know
You
you.
understand?
But I don't know you. I don't know what you're doing in the vehicle. That's,
That's
it.
fine.
So I'm just asking you a simple question. You don't want to answer? That's
fine.
fine. That's on you. But
That's
you
fine.
want that's being
Now, if you
suspicious.
see me,
That is
you
being
gotta have,
suspicious.
you gotta have reasonable articulate. You gotta articulate a crime. You understand? There's no crime.
Suspicion.
Suspicion is not a crime.
It's not a crime, but it could lead to a crime. That's why I'm
why
asking
you-
you questions.
that's
Maybe
why
I
you-
checked my vehicle. Maybe you did something to it.
That's
I don't
why
know.
you couldn't detain me.
That's why you're not
there's no-
detained.
all right.
Because I prevented it.
He's saying
Probably.
he doesn't even know what RAS is. I just want you guys to uphold the Constitution. That's it. Just respect our rights. That's it. All right?
Respect mine too.
Can I get your card since you made contact with me? Thank you. I need your card.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
It's the Right to Know Act. You know what that is, right?
Officer LeBron, that's my
Yeah, I need your
shield.
card.
There you go.
You gotta produce a card. Either that or
Yeah,
write your name on
there you
his
go.
card. You guys have a great day. Stay safe, all right?
I will. Always.
And stay humble.
Always.
And like research the Constitution, all right?
Okay.
Research your job.
Yeah.
22.
LeBron.
Anything like that. Show us the report.
There you go.
No, that's correct.
Let me see your badge number.
Tampoco.
All right. Take care, all
Next
right?
time, don't do things like that.
Don't
That's
tell me what to
suspicious.
do. I'm a free
All right?
man.
That means don't do that, okay?
Don't tell me what to do. I'm
Next
a free
time, don't
man.
do things like that, because then you are going to be questioned.
Don't slap your
okay?
dog.
Don't do that.
Don't beat your wife.
No, don't do that.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
All right? Don't, you
Goodbye
just have
now.
to. That's
Bye.
the ego, right?
Okay, have a good day.
I'll stay here all day.
That's fine. I'm here all day, too.
You want to play that
Fine.
game?
I'm not playing no games.
So what made you feel like you had to tell me what to do? What makes you think that you can tell me what to do? I'm a free citizen.
You can do whatever you want.
Free. America, land of the free. So why do you feel like you have to tell me what to do? Right? I was being respectful. I said, God bless you. Have a nice day. Stay safe, right? And then your ego came up.
You're the one hurt right now.
I'm trying to.
No, you're not trying
It's
to do
called an
nothing.
ego
You're just
check.
trying to
You
get
understand?
attention. You're trying to get attention.
You understand?
that?
So if I'm not committing a crime, that means I'm free.
Oh,
That means you have
But
no.
it looks like you
if
want to be
anything-
here because you don't leave.
if
so
anything,
you want to
I
be
have
here.
authority over
That's
you.
fine, but it looks like you want to be here.
Because
it looks like you
work
want to
for
be here,
me.
though.
I'm your boss.
No, you're
remember?
not.
I
No,
am.
you're not.
I am. Who do you
No,
work
you're not.
for? Who do you serve? Who do you serve?
I'm not playing these games.
You serve the public.
I'm not playing these
You
games.
serve the public. You're a public servant. That means I'm your boss. I pay your salary. Courtesy, professionalism, respect. You understand? You haven't been courteous. You have no respect. I was about to walk away. You had to say some slick shit.
Do what you want to do.
So shut up.
No, I'm not going to shut up.
Quiet.
No, you're not going to
You
tell me
need
what
to.
do.
You need
No.
to because you're at work. I'm not at work. You're at work. And your body cam is on. And I'm recording.
Okay.
So why not be on your best behavior? When dealing with the public that you work for, why not respect? All right. No professionalism, no courtesy, and no respect. Take care, right? Put your partner in check. There you go. Do your fucking job.
Down to 42nd Street, and you're going to
When you don't know your rights, you risk becoming a victim of your own ignorance. Police can ask, but you have the right to refuse without valid cause. Learn the law. Knowledge is the most powerful weapon to protect your rights.
I need somebody.
You sat there and was watching me on purpose. You staged this.
Scott and Alameda.
Back off me. Back off me. You're within 6 feet.
I can come as
Back
close as
off
I'd
me.
like.
Oh, can you?
You need to give me your ID or you're going to go to jail. That's how simple it is.
Let me put down my weapons, my potential weapons first.
Oh, I'm not afraid of you, sir.
Not with me, punk. I ain't afraid of you either. You're a punk.
Okay, you don't have to call me names.
Yeah, I will.
I need your identification. Thank you.
Thank you, nothing.
You're going to give me your driver's.
Just shut the up right now. I'll ID when I tell you I'm an ID.
Okay, you're not my boss.
You're not mine either, punk.
I need your ID.
You. How's that sound? I'll tell you what. The first letter of my last name is T.
Yeah.
Okay?
Roy.
You got it? Oh, so you already know who I am. You were watching me, punk.
I'm
You were
watching
just
everybody
watching me,
here.
punk.
I just gave
You were
another
just
ticket.
watching me. You staged this. You staged this. You staged this.
I need your license.
The last letter,
I need your ID.
the last letter of my first name is Y. The first letter of my last name
What's your
is
birthday?
T.
I'm happy to give you just a ticket and go on my merry way.
You man, it's going to be a federal lawsuit on you, punk.
Okay.
What do you want, man?
Go get his birthday.
What do you want? I'm IDing right now.
You are?
Yeah, you idiot. Write it down. You know how to write? You punk.
What an ugly thing to say.
Yeah, so is your mother.
You know, I've been through this, and it really doesn't bother me.
You guys are trying. You guys are gangbanging on me right now.
You're
You know
almost
I
gonna
got
get
court
hit.
today. You know I got court today, right?
Well, then I'll see you in court.
Yeah, I'll see you in court too.
Okay. You don't need to call me. You don't need. Hey, Mr. Hutz, how are you?
Wait for me. Get out your pen. Get out your pen and write down my information. Hurry the up.
Okay. Thank you. What's your birthday?
The last letter of my last name is I.
Can you just go get his ID for me?
I'm going to ID you right now. Give me your name and your badge number. Hey, give me your name and your badge number, you public servant. Give me your name and your badge number, you people. You're trying to make me late for court.
You can go to court.
I'm going to court, you stupid.
Guys,
Going in there.
you're amazing. You're enforcing jaywalking.
So I can grab
Yes, I
help an
am.
elderly man right now.
You're enforcing jaywalking.
What's up, man? You know that. What are you? You got 2 bars on your hand. You're waiting there looking at me. I seen you looking at me. He's looking at me from over there. You guys all knew I was showing up today, and you guys all tried to do this on purpose. This is all a setup. That's what this is. I'm not stupid, man. I'm a very intelligent individual. And I'm going to sue them for doing this to me. You guys are extortionists. This is a victimless crime, you people. This is a victimless crime, punk.
We record this abuse that you guys do.
Man, I'm going to court, you little skinny prick.
This is because we record.
Look at this. You're going to give me a jaywalking ticket, but you're going to park in the middle of the road like an idiot. I need to look out for your safety. I'm in a parking spot. I'm in a parking spot. I'm
You're
in
in
the
the
fucking
street,
street.
sir.
This is a parking spot.
You're in the roadway.
Okay, you guys want to gang up?
An officer.
Take those badges off. Take those badges off. Let's see what you got then. Don't do that to me.
Bullshit. That's a banging opposite crime.
Okay.
You know what?
You can say whatever you want, Mr.
You, for your safety, I'm going to have you removed out of the street.
Abuse. Guys, pushing your weight around because you can.
You're an LPO, right? Can I go to court? He knows who the I am. Can I go to court? Can I go to court?
What time's your court?
At 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock right now.
You got a couple more minutes.
No, I don't want to get a warrant. I want to go to get myself in the courtroom, man.
Go ahead.
I can go. The arresting officer says I can go. Okay, your word ain't.
Give you a ticket inside.
No, pump. Go give your mother the ticket. I'm stepping in the road. You. Fucker, I will see you around. You're a punk, dude. You guys are a worthless gang. You guys are a worthless extortionists. You're extorting people for victimless crimes.
Court that day. And you wrote me my ticket.
He's getting another lawsuit now. Hey, you're
Soon, boy. Especially you.
fuck.
They were here waiting for us. They were here waiting for us.
I can't walk across the street.
Two tickets for jaywalking. Not two. Two tickets to jaywalking. That one.
When emotions override reason, every word or action can turn into a double-edged sword. Even if you feel wronged, staying calm is your strongest weapon. Because sometimes, how you react determines whether you win or lose, not in the argument, but in life.